Guess what we're gonna do, guys? We're gonna do how to sex snakes video. And this is gonna be horrible. Okay, let's get to it. All right, guys, let's do a video on sexing snakes. What the hell is that? Well, we're gonna show you actually a tried and true way to sex snakes, but you gotta be really careful. This takes some finesse, so pay attention.
Oh, deep within the probe set, we have one brown widow spider. Oh, it's so cute.
All right. Probes for sexing snakes. This is for larger pythons and boas, and you have this nice rounded end, and I'm gonna tell you why that's really important. So these are some probes. My friend David bought a probe set on Amazon. Let's take a look. And let me tell you, I don't like this probe. Let's get way over here. Let's see if I can get, okay. The reason why I don't like this probe set is, look at that end. Do you see that end? That end, how about that end? All right, I don't like these. That's an abrupt end, and we're gonna fix that. Okay, the premise of probing is that on a snake, they have hemipenes. So that means two inverted penes. So imagine, so we have the vent, and then we have the tail, and the penes are inverted going down the inside of the tail on a male. And when they're copulating, he can then push the pene forward by filling with blood, and he can push it forward, and he can actually go into the vent of a female. So, I'll give you a working model of that. Remember, this is a bubblegum video, so this is a lot of wasted nonsense. Okay, here we go. So this snake, in theory, last we checked, there's two, if this is a boy, there'd be two inverted penes in there. So I can look at that snake, and I can feel for what I think are penes. The snake is a little too strong for me to avert. So by averting, I'm gonna show you how I avert. And remember, you're mildly venomous. So guys, look at this. This is a lavender false water cobra. Isn't that cool? So this is tyrosine positive albino. So it has red eyes. And you'll notice that it's largely just gray and lavender, so very, very muted, but just beautiful. So I'm gonna show you how we're actually gonna identify if there's actually penes. Want to hold up? And what we're gonna do, I'm gonna take one of my probes before where's my antibiotic? All right, so I have a beautiful probe with a nice rounded end. You wanna make sure it's not a sharp, jagged end or an abrupt end, because you can perforate the inverted pene, okay? I'm going to use, in this case, I'm going to use triple antibiotic ointment. So I just need some kind of jelly, a lubricant, and watch how we do this. So the first trick is to make sure we're managing the animal so it's not freaking out. Second trick, where is the vent of this snake? Which is right here. So you see right here, this scale right here. And in theory, we have an inverted pene right here, and we have an inverted pene right here. And the base of that pene is a large blood vessel. That's the primary vascularization to that pene. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna kind of, at this angle, go in just a little bit. You wanna be real gentle. Kind of twirl. See that? We're inverting. Very, very gentle. And it will slide very, very deep. Once you kind of come to the end, you can take your finger and you're gonna locate right where that end is. You're gonna pull it back out. Very, very sweet. Now, I'm gonna take that, so I match the end right where the caudal scale is. And now I'm gonna try to count how many subcaudals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's 12 or greater. So that would tell me that there's a pene, and since I had no real resistance, that is a male. So that is the inverted hemipene. So if we're gonna do this to a female, there will be no hemipene to put that in, and we're just actually gonna have a much shallower, shorter area, and that's just gonna be where her scent gland is. Hey guys! Now we're going to look for the women's! All right, so remember, we're now, in theory, we're gonna look at a female. So if I look at the tail is much more shorter. It tapers, so that's right there, that's the vent. So we're interested in this part, okay? And that's a very, very short tail. It's not long and full. And what we're gonna do, so we're just gonna kind of hold her gently. And I just wanna keep the tail straight. And what I wanna do is very, very sweet. Okay, look at this, not going very far. So I'm just very loosely doing that. Mark where it is. Oh, look, it didn't go very far. All right, this is a very tried and true way to indicate that there are no peens. There's nothing for it to go down within an inverted peen. So that is the female. That little area is just where her little scent gland is. And this is a wonderful little false water cobra. Look at her, that little mask. Wonderful little species. They're a little bit neurotic when they're babies, but they calm down quite a bit. She's kind of at that preteen thing where she's probably still wiggly. All right, now let's go tell David why his probes suck. So now remember David's abrupt set of probes. He's like,
Gee, Kev, look what I got at Amazon for so cheap, because I'm cheap and I want to learn how to sex snakes.
Right off the bat, this has been snipped. I don't like that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna soften that edge. So I want to round, and as I'm rounding, I'm hitting that little edge at a 45. And I wanna smooth that out. So what I'm not trying to do is, I don't wanna sharpen it like a spear. I want to round. So as I'm trying to take off that 90-degree edge, I'm kind of doing 45, and then as I'm sanding it, I'm spinning it. All right, so.
It's very, very professional. Everything I do is so remarkable. One of these days, it's actually gonna work.
All right, that's actually better. All right, so let's see. Ready? Can you go to focus? How's my tip looking? So, yeah. Okay, that looks a little, I'd say it looks a little better. All right, so we're now gonna use that as a probe. But these are on Amazon. I will recommend, just recently I went to Tenley Park, and I was at my buddy Rich's from Reptile Basics. Everything Reptile Basics has is awesome. I sat at the table, worked the table, got to start playing with some of their probes. They have really good probes, lots of forceps, lots of hooks, lots of all that stuff like that. And I'm like, gee, Rich, if you actually send me some product, I'll do a spotlight. So we'll be doing that in the future, but there's really good stuff there. Let's face it, not all probes are great. And we're gonna show you now how to sex little delicate colubrids. Okay, so let's look. So we got a nice little cute little probe right here. And now we're gonna do a smaller snake. This is a nice young, look at that, you bending that tail. Okay, so find the vent. And make sure you're very delicate. Oh, that's going deep. Right there at the end. Okay, so I'm gonna guess that that's a boy. Let's keep that in mind. Ready? Watch. You're gonna sit here. Pooping. All right, ready? Wow, okay, those are, yeah, you like that, huh? That's some real clean technique. Hold on, lady. Okay, one sec. Oh, well, this is the thing when you sex king snakes. This is what they like to do because they don't want somebody playing around. Ready? Okay, see that right there? So that little thing right there, that pop, that's a peen. Right there, and there's 2 of them. Bam. But you really want to know what you're doing, because the trick is you want to be all the way back there like that. And you're just doing is you're applying pressure to cause it to avert. So this is a guaranteed male. So I showed you how to prove it by popping it and probing. That's good to do for you. Okay, look how short that tail is. See that abrupt? So sometimes we want to look at the width, but we also want to look at the side view too. See that too? But short tail, you can just see that really rapid taper. So this is pretty obvious. So if we turn the snake over, make sure you keep that tail straight. Oops, hold on. Right about there. Very, very short. So just, I got stuff on my finger. There you go, really, really short. Now the females will have scent glands. Okay, so now let's do this. Let's do a little pop. So that little bit that's coming out, that's our scent glands. So there's nothing else to come out, all right? So this is a definitive girl, and this is called popping. There you go.
You are a jerk! Cut it out! I am going to report you to the authorities. Authorities are going to stop you! You cannot do this to me!
Guys, we're going to probe and show that Snarfles is a boy.
Of course I'm a man! What is wrong with you? This is abuse! Oh, I hate you! I hate you, you stink! I'm going online, I'm going to tell everyone!
Snarfles, can I actually have the right to my own?
Shut up! It is my mouth! I will talk whenever I want to!
We're gonna sex Snarfles.
Oh no! Oh, the pain! Oh, Daddy!
Okay, look. Oh, Snarfles got big. Snarfles, you got big claws.
Of course I got the big claws, I'm a man!
Okay, you find his little vent? Oh, you're gonna sit here and just be mad at me, aren't you? You're gonna make me feel terrible. All right, here we go.
You are a jerk!
Into his vent. Twirl, twirl, twirl.
Ay, caramba! What?
Okay, hold on. We're way down. Locate that. So, Snarfles, you are quite the man.
I am always the most amazing! Don't you ever do this to me again! I'm going to call PETA!
Snarfles, please, just calm down. All right, guys, this is how you sex snakes when you act like idiots. You know what? Okay, I'm feeling really bad. Dude, he's gonna go on social media and he's gonna blow me up.
Of course I am! Give me the women's and maybe I will forgive you!
Snarfles, okay, it's date night.
Yes, it is date night now. You go and leave me alone. You are abusive. You are touching my man bits.
Snarfles,
I love you. I really do. Shut up!